Hello everybody, this is Space Office Gaming here, and today we are going to be playing some Geo Guesser. I haven't played Geo Guesser in quite a long ass time. In fact, the last episode that I have was put up on September 11th of last year. That is insane. So it has been almost a full year. I think next month is September. So it has been a good long while that we haven't done some Geo Guesser. So you know what, guys? We are going to be doing some Geo Guesser. This is episode 6. For my playlist, I've had 5, so this should be 6. If somehow I have another Geo Guesser video that I forgot, let me know and I'll make the correction, but I'm pretty sure I have just 5. Alright, so this is episode 6, and let us begin. Now I have, unofficially, without you actually seeing it because I didn't make videos of it, I have played this more recently than about a year ago, but I'm going to tell you a story I have about a Geo Guesser segment that I had during March or April. It was either March or it was April. I can't remember what month it was. It was in the middle of one of those months, and I was playing Geo Guesser, and I came across a flaming car. Don't know why it was flaming. It was in the middle of nowhere. And when I mean nowhere, I mean quite literally, there was nothing. It was just a car on fire. No one knew it. It was just on fire. And it was flat as flat can be. There was nothing. Nothing at all. No bushes, no trees, no fences, no houses, nothing. Nothing at all. So you have a car in the middle of fuck all nowhere with no one near it, and it's on fire. I don't know where it was, but it was an oddity. I'll tell you that right now. It was an oddity. I tell you what. You know, I have a really bad habit of like looking at places and making guesses based on the appearance of stuff and not really taking the visual clues from the signs. Of course, one of the main problems with playing Geo Guesser is Google has a really bad habit of blowing shit out. Which, I mean, I understand this game is using Google Maps images, but it becomes extremely difficult to play this game when all the signs are blurred out. Or the quality of the image is crap. You know, I understand that you're using images, but like, come on guys, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. You're telling me you can't get good camera images. Like, come on now. You fucking people have more money than probably Microsoft. And some of these images look like I took them from the 90s. Like, that's the most infuriating of it all, you know? When the images look like someone took it with a 90s camera. Alright, we got a sign here. I know that we had a sign before, but Pago Ya Native. I am probably going to butcher the pronunciation of those words. Pago. God damn. Pego, I don't. Nativo? Nativo? Nativo. I'm sorry if I'm butchering how to pronounce that. But I'm an American, not whatever native language this would have been. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just spouting nonsense. Okay, so that was just... I'm gonna say that we're probably in some kind of like Latin America, Central America, South America, some Mexican place, some Spanish speaking nation. I just went past the fucking sign. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. Narrow streets, I'll say that much. I'll give Google Maps one thing. They drive through some narrow ass streets. A whole lot of nothing so far. A whole lot of nothing. Oh, we got somebody. We got somebody here. Look like a white guy, so that didn't really help me here. Because there's white people pretty much everywhere. We pretty much conquered the planet. Alright, I can tell you one thing. It's tropical because of the trees. I have no idea. I straight up have no idea. It doesn't help that there's like no... What in the hell? Holy shit. Holy fuck. I'm just gonna stop and just be like, what the fuck? Like, that's a pole, I'm assuming. The damn thing looks like a cactus. What the fuck? That's like a cactus pole. Oh my god. The things you see. Anything at all. Like, I don't want to just guess because that would just... Whoa! I mean, this is what I'm talking about right here. You go from something like that to all of a sudden, BAM! Completely different composition of image. The fuck? What is that? I don't... You know what? I'm just gonna throw a guess. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll own up to it. But I am going to say, well, probably... Well, it kind of looks kind of deserty looking, kind of dry. I'm gonna say Peru. Somewhere in Peru. Like, it's kind of green, some good place up there. Watch, it's gonna be... Yep, it's... Well, where was it? It was in Italy. It was in Italy? What the fuck? Oh. I would, like, be honest with you, I would have not guessed that. I would not have guessed that. I would have thought it was somewhere in Central or South America. Maybe Africa. Maybe. But Italy? No, I would have never thought of Italy. I would have not thought of that at all. No one knew Italy. None. No one knew it. I was convinced it was probably like Brazil, maybe, or Peru, or maybe even Mexico, but This image is crap, man. You know what I would love to see? Just going on doing a session of this, and then you just happen to look up and there's just this big black disc, you know? Like, hey dude, I have video evidence of UFOs. Explain that. Explain what I'm looking at right here in 8 minutes, 13 seconds. You're telling me I'm not seeing that? Whole lot of nothing. This could probably be America, like the flyover states. It's just like there's nothing there. You might as well forget that it even exists. You know, I have to pity people, like the kind of people who live in the flyover states, like the people who the only thing that you got going is your football, and that's like once a week. You know, like beyond that, like you got church and that's it. You got football and you got church, and that's all you got. You ain't got no theaters, you ain't got no malls, you ain't got nothing. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, but I gotta pity you, cause I got a mall, you know, and I got theaters, and I cannot imagine having to live in any place that doesn't have at least a fucking theater. Like, come on now. Like, what kind of backwater town do you live in that you don't even have a theater? Not even a one down theater. Like, come on. It's like there are places in the desert that have a fucking theater. You know, like, I understand that the game is supposed to place you just randomly wherever, but why? Why is it every time I play this fucking game, I always land in the middle of fuck all nowhere? 9 times out of 10, it's like some large motherfucking stretch of nothing. Just like you click 100 times, and it's just flagpoles, or not flagpoles, like electricity poles, or whatever the hell you want to call them, power poles, and clouds, and that's all you fucking get. For like 100 fucking mouse clicks, that's all you get. It's clouds, temporary good quality image, a lot of glare, a lot of cars, but not much else. There's literally nothing. Like, look around you. There is nothing. There is fucking nothing. As far as the eye can see, there is nothing to see. Just absolute nothing. It is as barren of any objects that might even suggest where I am. I can't even hazard a guess because I can't even hazard that because I don't have enough information. It's just I got hills. That's what I got at. You know? That's what I gotta base my guess on is the place has hills, you know. It's hilly, you know? But like, come on now. Like, there's lots of places that have hills. A shack, please, just something. A tumbleweed. Throw me a tumbleweed. I'll take a tumbleweed. Because then I could Google what that is and where I can find them. You know, and then have a basic guess. But there's not even tumbleweeds. So, there's nothing. Oh, okay, God. I saw just that. That's all I fucking saw. I was like, what the hell? It's one of these fucking things. What the hell? We have an unidentified ground object. A UFG. No, UGO. An unidentified ground object, a UGO. Oh my God. You know, I don't know if I named the other ones, but I got a perfect name for this one. The Land of Poles. Did I name the other videos? I think it was just part 1, just part 1, part 2. I might go back and I might title them something based on what you see in the video, but oh my God, you know, fuck it. I'm sure you guys are tired of me doing this. I'm just gonna plop it somewhere in America because this is like definitely like flyover territory. You know what? I'm gonna say fucking Oklahoma. You know, because fuck it. Like, how far? It was in Nebraska. Why they're not, like, I don't know. Yeah, you know, at least I'm in the fucking white part of the United States. There's nothing to do part of the United States. Oh, you see, there's fucking signs here. You know, at least I had something. Wait, hold on. Is that sign even facing the street? I'm gonna go forward and I'm gonna turn this thing. Okay, we might have something here. We might have something of use. What? Okay, what do we got here? What is it? It is 17.6 meters. It could also be 12.06, 17.06 or 12.06. The picture quality is so bad that I don't really know. Hold on, I just want to make sure of something. Okay, yeah, I think my face is in this video, so I don't know how bad that is. Cause I was like this. I was like really close trying to see it. So you might just have seen the top of my head, and I'm really sorry if you saw just the top of my head for like 10 seconds. But I don't know how much helpful that is. But, you know, I mean, anything's helpful, you know. It's pretty colorful. So, we are in the woods. Okay, this helps like a bunch. We got a massive body of water here, guys. We got a massive amount of water. This doesn't look like an ocean. This looks more like a lake. You know, a big lake. Or river. I'd kill to live here. Like, no joke. I would love to live here. Oh my God. That is just beautiful. Alright, we got a sign here. What does the sign say? Alright, well, we're not in America, which is kind of a shame. We got 2 dots on the A's. I don't know what language that is. If someone could tell me what language might have that would be great. I'm gonna say that we're probably gonna be somewhere in in the Northern Europe sections. You know, I'm thinking like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, you know, places like that. You know, the Netherlands. Yeah, I don't know, man. It definitely sounds kind of, you know, Northern Europe, kind of Denmarkian, Norway, Finland kind of language. And I mean, we have a massive body of water, and as you can see, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, and Finland have massive bodies of water. Now, we do see land over here. So, wherever we are, you can see the other end. So, it could be the Sweden-Finland, like, part here. Because the land doesn't seem too far away, and wait here, there's not that much distance between the Sweden side and the Finland side. Maybe a couple miles. Maybe a mile. Maybe a mile or two. At most, I would say 5 miles. At its widest. 2 miles to maybe a mile and a half at its narrowest. But it could also be the Norway, Denmark, because it's not too far off. Or it could be the Norway, Sweden. I don't know. I gotta have to make a guess here, though. I'm gonna plop it way off Denmark. It was in Finland. Oh my god. You know, I was thinking about that. I'm happy I'm in the right general area. But the way that it looked like it could have been off the tip of Denmark. Because damn. I'm kind of upset with myself. Because that was like a part of it that I was thinking about placing it somewhere in Sweden or in Finland, and I don't know. I put it in Denmark simply because it kind of looked like, you know, it was that part, you know, where the land stops. But I mean, at least there's like, I was more or less in the area. You know, it's like, you could probably drive that distance. Well, it'd be a long ass drive, but you could probably do it. There's a lot of fucking like power lines and power poles. Or whatever. I'm probably the only person that probably calls them power poles. Does anyone else call them power poles? Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. I refuse to think that I'm the only person. Oh wow, roundabout. I don't know how many places in the United States have them, but I know that there is a few. Alright, what do the buildings look like? Okay, hold on. I think we might have something here. It looks like people are driving up on this side and down on this side. If that's the case, then we are in some European country. It's just a matter of figuring out what European country we're in. Because you people have it backwards while you're driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm not gonna start that debate. Like, what side is the right side? Our side, though. The American side. That side. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just like... Because it looks like they're on the correct side of the road now. Okay, what do we got here? The AP07. The AP-7. That's not an American highway system because we aren't that backwards. Okay, okay, hold on, let me get a little closer. You know, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to see if I can find anything on an AP-7. Because I'm pretty sure that's a highway. Alright. So it looks like somewhere in Spain. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Now, that's just based on my Google search. It might not be the same AP07. I don't know. Alright, we got E15, E15, E7, E07, E804, E15, E903, A9, A7, A57, I'm going to place a wait here. I was close. I was like, what? E15, it was next to the E15? What kind of sense does that make? That's not even the same letter. Oh, whatever. Fuck you. Okay, first off, is there anything in this side in this direction? No. Ah, dang. This looks like Africa. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to just throw in Africa simply because it's kind of nasty looking. And there's nothing but grass and trees and bushes. Oh my god, no, not again. Not this fucking insistent clicking. Do you see how long this world is? There's literally nothing. Like this, I'm just gonna randomly place. There you go. I don't know where I put it, but it wasn't that far off. I mean, I was more or less on the wrong end, but I mean, I was in the continent. Yeah. Wow, guys. My final score was 10,018 points. Not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these were probably just because it was like I couldn't be bothered to try to wait long enough to get something, you know, that would have been beneficial. The first one, the Italy one, I would have never guessed that in a million years. I'm sorry to say that, but I would have never guessed it. Ever, ever, ever. I'm happy, though, that I got so close to so many. I mean, look at them. They're not that far off in most cases. They're a couple thousand miles away. So I'm pretty happy with myself. See you next time, guys.